Hi everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Pisces annual forecast, general forecast, sorry, for 2021. So I will be pulling out your highlights of the year and your oracle cards, okay, which I'll be using the um, Whispers of the Healing oracle cards and then Angel oracle cards, okay? All right. Let's start off first um with your highlights, okay? The devil. So after Pisces, by the way, I'll be doing the Taurus later on. After this, well, in the morning, and then Taurus, and then Aquarius, and then Gemini, and then Capricorn. So hopefully, I'll be able to do all of them because I know I'm already way behind the schedule, and a lot of things have been happening as well. But anyway. Hmm. All right. Now, this year, the month of January for you seems to be like be careful with people who'll be very indecisive and who will also try to take advantage of you, okay? And I also feel like there are some important papers, documentations, or contracts that you will be signing or executing. Make sure that you'll be reading all the fine prints there, all right? There will be a bit of a trouble, tension, or people that will be bringing trouble your way. It will be around the month of May and April. And right in the middle of the year, be very careful with someone who will be stealing away from you, lying, betraying. It's all because of money. Okay, it's all money related. So be very careful. And you also need to stick around with people that you can definitely rely on, trusted, and somebody that that you can have that full confidence that they have your back no matter what it takes. Also, try to cut off people that will be, it's just like they're there for the good times. And then when you needed them or when you're the one who needs help, they're not there to be found. Okay. It's time for you to cut it off. It's time for you to stick around with people who will be there with you all the way. All right. All right. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards for the year before we go into your month to month basis. Vibration, raise your vibration, your spiritual energy and physical level, okay, by healing, releasing all the emotional toxins. Progress, there will be a lot of development and progress that will be taking place in your life. So be patient. Control. Sometimes you need to loosen up a bit. You can't always be in control of everything, and you can't always rationalize everything. Also, for some of you, you need to get your control back into your life. Okay. If someone's been manipulating you, if you're in an abusive or toxic relationship, it's time for you to take back control of your life. Positive minded people mingle with like-minded people, or with those people who have the positive vibrations that can also carry on with your that you can carry on with your higher spirituality and higher being. Get clear, get clear with your intentions and whatever it is that you really want, and learning, and then ruminate. Okay, blend in. Yep. You need to learn how to blend. You need to learn how to mix. Okay. Just give me a second. You need to be a little bit more pensive with some of the things that you really want to reach, or you want to achieve in your life. Okay. And you need to take some time to reflect, like how are you going to be able to reach it out, delve deeper. Okay. Okay, now let's take a look at the angel messages. I know it's late, so I'm not really sure if some of you will be able to join me in my live stream, but okay. Eight of action, six of action, organization, guardian of emotion. Bottom of the deck is the eight of thought. All right. Eight of action, there's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you. And yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time. Even if life feels challenging, if you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. Now, some of you needs to move to a different place, or some of you needs to take a shift or make some changes on your own. Six of action, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, and know that this person is heaven sent. Heaven sent, and say yes. Organization, your plans are on target, and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. Guardian of emotion, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved, and this card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. So you can also be a bit generous to some others. Eight of thought, you may feel as though you're restricted by circumstances that you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. All right, let's take a look at your month to month. Starting the month of January. Hmm. Month of January for you, Pisces, looks a little bit. You need to, well, you'll be cutting away from people that are very toxic towards you, especially if they have some attitude problems. Okay. Some of you will also be making some brand new beginnings in a different place or in a different location or a different country. And I also feel like you need to be a little bit more protective of your, let's say, for example, of your own valuable possessions. You also need to be a little bit more secured. Watch out for your, if you're living with someone and this is not a person that you're in a relationship with, be very careful that someone's been taking advantage of you. Okay. Um, okay, let me finish this up. Hmm. Those already in a relationship or already coupled. All right. All right. You'll be cutting away yourself from those people that are no longer serving you to your higher purpose. I also feel like you will be shedding off some old connections, toxic people, exes as well, or it could be a relationship. And you want to start like brand new beginnings to a place where nobody knows you or to a place where it's totally, I'd say, like a complete stranger to you. Okay. And the second week of this month, you will be focusing more on your job and your career and your goals and your targets. Also, be very careful with somebody around you who'll be taking advantage of you and your generosity, or if you're being too open and giving to them. Third week of this month, you need to be more, it's like pay attention to your budgeting, to your finances. I mean, finances will be very active and will be good, during this month, but you need to work harder and double, especially when it comes to competitions or tight competitions. You can expect that there will be some people that will be, like taking your ideas, getting your ideas, or stealing your ideas. Okay. Last week of the month, there will be a lot of communications, correspondences, and I also feel like there will be some family healing and family reaching out. Now, to those of you who's already married, um, there will be some issues about finances that will be affecting your relationship and your harmony or love for each other. I also feel like there is a temptation, which is more of an air sign. Okay. If you're married to an air sign, a fire sign is intruding in your relationship. And if you're married to a fire sign, then an air sign is intruding into your relationship. Okay. And you need to work on your communications and you also need to balance your options. Okay. Balance your time, balance your schedule. And I also feel like you need to go on a vacation together. Okay. To renew your harmony. Now, for those of you who are singles, Pisces, you are thinking about somebody from the past that you've already met. This is somebody that you haven't been in a relationship with. It's not even an ex, but you've already met each other in the past. Now, there will be a big turnaround that in a place either where you're going to be visiting, traveling, or you're going to be going or transferring. This is where you're going to be meeting this person again. And I also feel like some of you, if you don't have any other options at this point, you'll be meeting someone who's older than you, but this person is more of a financially stable person. Okay. And I mean, you'll be meeting the right one or the one that you're going to be in a relationship with, but you will have two options and you don't know which one you will be choosing. Okay. So choose wisely. All right. So let's take a look at your health before we get down into your month of February. All right. Depression, and some of you will also have some issues with the like angina or chest pain, migraine. You will also be food binging. You also need to catch up some more sleep. Some of you will also have some issues with insomnia. Um, hmm, you'll also be a little bit more vain and acne, skin allergies, parasitic infections, and be careful with contaminated water. Plus, make sure that you will be more hygienic with the food that you're going to be eating and wash your hands all the time. Okay. Can you give me a second? I think I forgot the. Just give me a second. Sorry, I forgot the water running. Okay. All right, let's take a look now at your month of February. Some of you feel so stuck in a situation, especially I feel like, this year, Pisces, you need to take into considerations about if you're stuck in a very toxic, violent, abusive relationship, you need to either ask for some help, go for some help, or don't be afraid to ask for some, to ask someone to rescue you. I'm really picking up a lot of Pisces that are caught up in a very abusive situation or relationship. So be very careful. Oh, the month of February for you looks so good. Hmm. Travel. I also feel like you will finally be reaching up to some of you will be serving up to your higher purpose, or you will be in a profession, situation, organization, or place where it is for your higher good, sorry, higher purpose, highest good, and to your that will also be fulfilling your destiny. Some of you will also be dealing with either you're going to be joining the military or you will be serving the military, something like that. Or there will be some government offers, job positions that you're going to be taking up. Couples, it seems like your love will be tested during this year. Oh, sorry, during this month. And I feel like that there will be some health issues. I feel like it's more of your partner that will be proving your relationship stronger, or that will make your relationship go stronger. All right. Now, in the month of February for you, you will be more feisty and you will be like taking control of your life, of whatever it is that you want to, lead your life on, the career decisions, especially if you're still studying. I feel like you'll be taking over of your life or you'll be taking control of your life. There's also a lump sum of money that will be coming your way, and there will be some family issues that you need to sort out. Okay. Especially that you're not really, that you haven't been talking to your mom for a long period of time. Now, the second week of this month, there's an air sign from the past that will be coming back into your life, and this lives from another place, city, or country. And it seems like they want to patch things up with you, or they want to have a closure. The third week of this month, unexpected money coming in, and it seems like you'll be treating somebody for, I don't know, for celebration, or you'll be attending a celebration, or there will be an event that will be giving you like another opportunity or a resource for money. All right. And last week of this month, there are some things that you feel so stuck with, or you will have the opportunity to go or to leave, but you will choose to stay. So again, if there are some situations, or if you're into a some sort of a dark situation right now, please don't be afraid to ask for some help. Okay, I'm strongly picking that up from Pisces. Now, for those of you who's already in a relationship or already married, you are going through rough patches of your relationship, especially if you're married to another water sign. Okay, this person will be extra emotional, or if you're with a Virgo, okay, there will be like a lot of emotional ups and downs, especially if this person is also a little bit bipolar. Okay, now health issues will also be at par here, and either I feel like it's your partner that will have some health issues, and it will be making it even more closer and stronger, and you'll be working extra, okay, to meet their medical needs. And it seems like, fortunately, you will be getting either a promotion, an increase, or like a bigger job offer that will be coming your way. Pisces singles this month of February, it seems like you will have a lot of options. Okay, you won't be that lonely, you won't be that sad. But the problem here is be very careful with the one that you're going to be having sex with, especially if you're very open to any other partnership or to any other people or hookups or casuals, because there is a possibility of you getting pregnant. Okay, especially if you will be dealing with a Cancer man or Cancer person. But the person that is rightfully meant for you, yeah, it's actually a water sign, and it will lead into marriage if this is the person that will be impregnating you. And I feel like this person really wants to be with you, but I feel like they came from a different state, city, or country. Okay, for those of you who doesn't have any It doesn't have any options at this point. You need to be a little bit more patient, because down by the middle of the month, you will be getting a lot of attention, and you will also be dating different types of people, and you will still be ending up with a water sign, another water sign. Okay. Now let's take a look now at your month of March. Oh, sorry. Let's take a look first at your health before we get down into your month of March. Hmm. Be careful with your pets. Okay, some allergies, asthma attacks. I also feel like skin allergies. It's because that they will be bringing it from the outside. Okay. Also be careful. Okay, there are two things. Be careful in getting near the water or swimming. Also be careful with the fish that you're going to be eating, and make sure they're not from a contaminated water, okay? A contaminated place. I also feel like you need to be a little bit more hygienic and be more conscious of the food that you're going to be eating. You also need to do some spring cleaning to make some space for the new energy. And again, be careful near the body of water. It seems like, in overall, this is something to do with water. And be careful in any seafood or shellfish, okay? Or might as well just avoid any sea products or anything that will be coming from the sea during this month. Because I feel like the water will be contaminated during this month as well, okay? So be very careful. Let's take a look now at your month of March. Hmm. Some of you needs to deal with a mother figure. Some of you will also be dealing with a pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy. Some of you will be unexpectedly pregnant during this month. There is a Gemini that will also be coming back into your life. I also feel like if you own up a house together, I feel like this person wants you to sell off that property. Or there will be an argument or discussion about that property. Mm-hmm. It seems like some of you will be dealing with someone who has some health issues, okay? All right, singles. Let's take a look. Ooh. Some of you is like already involved with someone but not yet married. You will be getting married, or you will be getting engaged. Well, for those of you still looking, you will have two options. All right, the first week of this month of March, you will be, I'm seeing that some of you will be shining through. I also feel like some of you will be referred or will be recommended for a higher position or for an open position from your company, and consider it as a promotion. You will also be dealing with some family issues, family problems, and family obligations, and some of you will have an unexpected pregnancy. Now, the second week of this month, be very careful with somebody who is younger than you, and someone is very secretive, because this person has a different plan, a different agenda, and they're betraying you. or they're a traitor. Okay. The third week of this month, there is a Gemini or Libra that either you've been divorced with, you used to be with, you used to live with, and if you have like a property or house together, expect that this person wants you to either sell it together or they want money from you. Okay. Or they want to get the other half from you. So there will be some disputes and there will be um some legal situation. I don't really feel like this person needed money, but they just want your attention. Okay. Now, the last week of this month, you will be running away or you'll be getting away from people who will try to pin you down and who will try to bring drama and trouble into your path. Okay. Now, for those of you who's already married, there will be some issues from the past, which is, I feel like it's stemming from the family of your partner that will be coming back and will be, resurfacing again. um I feel like there will also be some unnecessary judgments. Okay. Now, there are some things that you thought it's already done. It's, the issue's been resolved or dead already, and then all of a sudden this will be coming up into the surface again, and there will be some people will be bringing up the past or will be reminding you of the past or whatever it has happened, and it will also be, reminding you of the pain that situation had brought you. Some of you will also be dealing with a spouse with some medical problems or medical issues. And I feel like you will still, you will try to remain strong in this situation, even though that it's starting to get even more dramatic, heavy, and toxic. Now, for those of you who's single is already dating somebody, they either they want to take this up to the next level, or you're gonna get engaged, or you will be proposing to that partner or to your partner. And some of you who is still looking for some new options, you'll be meeting the right one during this month. But I also feel like you need to forget about somebody who broke your heart, because every time you think about this, or every time that you bring in the old energy to the new relationship, you have to pay attention that you are repeating the same cycles over and over again. It's like same situation, different faces. Okay. And to some of you, it's been like about to go out on a date, or you're still on online dating or something like that. You will have two options during this month. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, let's take a look now at your health before we get down into your month of April. Mhm. Be careful in eating too much vinegary or too much sour food. Okay. Um, just give me a second, but all right. Be very careful with the asthma attacks, allergies. It's like there will be some skin allergies that you'll be getting from your pet, so be very careful. Migraine. Um, I feel like you will also have frequent nightmares and dreams during this month, so pay attention to it. It's time for you to do some spring cleaning as well. There are some food lifestyle or eating habits that you need to turn around, especially, I've already mentioned about the sour food or sour. If you love, eating with vinegar, be very careful about that. And you need to balance your diet. You have a balanced diet or balance your options. Cut out the carbohydrates. Okay, if you love rice or bread with your food, I feel like you need to trim it down a little bit. Okay. Um, as unpleasant as it may sound, be very careful with yeast infections as well. Okay. So let's take a look at your month of April. Oh, Pisces. It looks like this year is, well, let's see. Ooh. Okay. The first week of the month, expect that there is someone who will be walking away out of betrayal that will be discovered, especially if you're married or dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, another Pisces, or Cancer. Okay. But you're going to get back together right by the end of the month. Now, singles. Oh, this again. Anyway, month of April, it's like you don't know where your life is going. You don't know what to do. You don't know which way to go. It's like you're full of confusion. It has nothing to do with your career, but it has something to do either with a romantic relationship or with your family situation. Now, the second week of this month, you'll be talking to an older fire sign about either it's an opportunity. When it comes to your job, you want to talk to your boss about an opportunity or to a position that you want to avail. And when it comes to your personal relationship or like a family situation, either you're going to be talking to your father or to your husband or to your spouse about your children or about your current situation. Now, third week of this month, it seems like it's going to be very heavy, dramatic, chaotic, and you will be running away. Okay, it's like there's something that you couldn't really carry on. You can't really handle the situation anymore, and you just want to bail out of the situation. The last week of this month, there will be an unexpected pregnancy to some of you, and it seems like you'll be feeling a little bit alone, especially if you're single or if you're a single person or single mom. Okay, or if you're in a relationship, your partner will make you feel like you're so alone. Okay, now for those of you who's already married, like what I said, that there are someone who's an Aquarius that will be walking away because of a betrayal or something that will be discovered, which is in the form of betrayal or treachery. And even though it's going to be really hard for you to accept, it's like you will try to carry on with the situation. You will try to think, okay, this will just pass, or this will just fade away. But as time goes by or as week goes by, it will just irk mine in your sorry it will just irk more in your mind that this is unforgivable. But the two of you will still get back together, and there will be another chance. Oof. Singles, looks like you have a very strong feelings for a earth sign. Okay, a younger earth sign, which is more like the Taurus. Now you will try to get close to this person, and you will also be in a serious situation, but you'll be discovering that this person is not being completely honest with you. So there will be a big turnaround, and there will be an ending. Okay. And then there will be another person that will be coming your way, which is a fire sign. So you will have two options down at the end of the month. Now, for those of you who doesn't have any options, or those of you who's still looking or going out on a date, there will be two options that will be coming your way. But you need to, but try to get to know them first, or try to dig deeper into their personality, into who they really are as a person, so that you won't make a big mistake of being with somebody who's already married, or they're hiding that they're already married. All right, let's take a look now at your health before we proceed to your month of May. All right, some of you needs to get some more sleep. Okay, and some of you also needs to pay attention to your blood health, or you'll be a little bit anemic, or have some issues about anemia. um Food binging, staying too late at night. You need to meditate, have a balanced diet, or balanced time of your leisure. And it's like when you sleep, you want to sleep a lot, or when you're working, you don't really sleep at all. Okay, so you will incur an imbalance. And some of you need to be careful in mingling with a lot of people, especially during this month. Okay, heart issues, chest pain, high blood pressure, again, asthma attacks, or allergies that will be coming from your pets. You also need to rehydrate. But now, by the end of the month, you'll find yourself healing and being more immune to colds, flu, and fever. All right, month of May. Ooh. Okay. When it comes to your finances and to your job, I feel like this is a very good month for you. But when it comes to your personal connections, some of you, some of you will be instantly become single. Okay. You will just decide to leave a situation or relationship that is no longer working, or it's not going to be for your highest good, where you feel like, it's a very toxic connection, and it's something that you can't really stand or stay longer. Especially if you're with a person who is not even working, and then they're always drinking. Time for you to leave that situation. Or if you're with someone with a drug codependency, okay? Or any substance, not just drugs. It could be like drinking, okay? or sexual addiction. All right. Just give me a second. We'll be talking right behind you. There will also be some office politics that will be affecting your career, but just, just shrug it off. Just be more, what do you call this? Just be more stronger, okay? I don't know why it's so. All right. Um, Last week of this month, it seems like you'll be moving to a new place or a new house. I also feel like some of you will be considering moving to Canada. I'm picking up Canada. Okay. Especially if if your family's there, or if you don't know anyone there, I feel like you'll be moving closer. I'm picking up Idaho, um, a place that starts with letter W or Florida. It's near the water. Okay. Now, for those of you who's already married or already in a relationship, you'll be walking away. Like what I said, this is also the same. You'll be walking away, even though that this person used to be your wish fulfillment. This is somebody that you used to have a lot of love, have a lot of feelings, but now you feel like it's over. You're done. I feel like this person is also very abusive. Okay, especially if you're with an air sign and you're the one who's been working and you're the one who's been like making a lot of effort to make this relationship work. It's time for you to walk away, and you will be walking away. Now by the end of the month, you'll be starting all over again. Even though that this person will still try and woo you and try to win you back, you'll say no. Okay, because you will start loving yourself more and appreciating yourself, which is good. Now for those of you who's already single, or you're already dating somebody, okay, the person that you actually want or like is a little bit unstable financially. Now it's already up to you if you really want to still pursue this. But down the line, there is somebody else that will be coming your way that is much more ideal for you to be with. Now, for those of you still looking for a prospect or for like a new option, there's someone that will be coming your way, but I feel like be a little bit more picky and be a little bit more. It's like filter out the people that you'll be dating with or that you'll be giving out your energy with. Because there will be a lot of people or options that will be coming your way, but make sure that they're worthy of your time. Okay. And I hope that you're not going to be very open sexually yet. Okay. Because you're going to be very fertile during this year. Be careful of unexpected pregnancies if you're still able to get pregnant. All right, let's take a look now at your health before we proceed to your month of June. Be careful in the animal attacks: bear, wolves, coyote, fox, beaver. I also feel like there's a chipmunk that will go crazy. And anyway, just be careful, okay, if this is available in your area. Also, kidney stones, appendicitis as well to some of you. And be careful in walking into something sharp. It might wound your feet, or you will have an infection in your feet. Okay. Um, you also need to improve your digestion. All right. I also feel like you need to be a little bit more organic. If you're, if you know, if you always stick around with synthetic medicines, just just simple, stomach pain or something like that, you need to opt out for some organic or herbal stuff. Okay, right, to avoid getting your liver affected. Also, you need to rehydrate and you need to take a break. You're a little bit burned out. Okay, you also need to have a lot of rest. All right, let's take a look now at your month of June. Okay. Going through a full transformation. The first week of this month, it seems like it's like you will try to, to divert your attention to heal and to cure your heartbreak. Some of you, if you're also married to an Aquarius, there will be a big turnaround. They will still be wooing you. You're going to be giving them another chance. I can see here double Aquarius. Okay. If this is the person that you're with and they're very abusive, don't expect that they will be changing. You see, here's the thing. If you're into an abusive relationship and you don't want to get out of it and you keep on forgiving that person who keeps on abusing you, the problem is no longer with your partner. It's already with you. All right. The first week of this month of June, we're in the month of June, right? Yeah. The first week of this month of June, you will try to divert your attention and divert your heartbreaks, whatever it is. And you will also start thinking more of either moving to a different location or going overseas. The second week of this month, you'll be communicating with your family members, relatives. I also feel like if you're planning to move back to your parents, I don't feel like it's going to be possible, as there will be some big letdowns or big disappointments that they will be giving you. The third week of this month, you'll be a little bit cut off and dry to everyone. You will also be walking away. The last week of this month, there will be a big transformation that you'll be going through. And it seems like come what may or whatever happens, you're ready for the consequences of your decisions and your actions. Okay. Now, for those of you who's already married, there will be a second chance that you'll be giving to an Aquarius, and the two of you are gonna get back together. But then, right after the second week and third week, you will just discover that the affair that you have discovered before is still ongoing, and it's too far off from being cut off or being stopped. So there will be another decision that you have to make. The last week of this month, there will be like another big fight. Okay. Which is if you will be making it, if you can make it out of this, relationship, this by the end of the month, please make sure that you're not going to go back to this same old situation again, because this is never going to change. I also feel like some of you are with someone with a bad habit. Let's just put it that way. Singles, looks like the Cancer that you've met or that you'll be meeting during this month, Cancer, Taurus, it seems like this is the one that you really want to end up with, or that you can picture yourself ending up with these two people. But you need to dig deeper, especially if you're with. Okay, there are two things. One that is very well financed, and one that is, let's say, okay, like average. The other one that's still average is still pretty much married to somebody which lives either back in their country or in another faraway place. And the other one that is well financed, well, this one is not really that good looking, but you will have a very big security or secured life with this or secured finances. But the two will be fighting for your love or fighting for your affection. Now, for those of you who's still open or is still looking for more options, you will be meeting Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, or Capricorn by the middle of the month. But I feel like you'll be choosing the one who will be chasing you. Okay. So let's take a look now at your health. Your skin will be very highly sensitive during this month. So be very careful. You will also be very nauseous. Some of you, you're not aware that you're already pregnant. So be careful, especially if you're into drinking. You also need to have some more sleep, meditate, balance your time and balance your diet. Some of you will also have some body pain, muscle pain, fever, and flu. If you're also a big smoker, um, gum, mouth, and teeth issues. And you also need to go organic, especially if you love coffee. Some of you, if you need to take care of your breast and you need to take care of your bones, okay? And get more engaged in exercising. All right, month of July, right? Ooh. You know, Pisces. Pisces, I don't see any problem with your finances or with your job. But I feel like this year will be, if you're already married or you're already with somebody right now, it's going to be really hard for you to survive a relationship that's been full of toxicity and drama. And seems like it's going to be like very heavy kind of a relationship. Might as well just stay single. See? Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Three of Swords is also here. We're out in the month of July, okay? All right, singles. You know, singles, you'll be shining through, but I feel like it's time for you to pay attention more to your career rather than love. You will be traveling for the first week of this month, or you'll be planning to travel starting this month within the next these 2 weeks or 2 months. And it seems like you want to explore and find yourself again. Expect that there will also be a lot of correspondences when it comes to your workplace or when it comes to your job or clientele, especially if you're in the field of sales and marketing or if you're in the field of business. Now, the second week of this month, there will be some, it's like your depression and your problems when it comes to your domestic place or when it comes to your domestic life. You'll be dragging it to your workplace. So expect that there will be some people that will be criticizing you. Okay. And third week of this month, I feel like you will be taking a break away from your work. I also feel like there is an air sign that will be blocking you from, like either leaving or from taking a vacation, but then you will be talking to them and you will tell them your situation, which is, I feel like they will understand it. The last week of this month, let me pull up more cards from this. Some of you will be impulsively either quitting or resigning, but your boss will be offering you a counter offer and you're going to love it. Either they will be moving you to a different department, place, or branch, or they will be moving you up to a different position. Okay? So don't be so impulsive and don't give up. Now, for those of you who's already married, the betrayal is still going to be ongoing. If you're also dealing with a fire sign or with a water sign, you will be praying for this to stop. But unfortunately, I feel like it's just going to get even more deeper and worse down by the middle of the month. And by the end of the month, it seems like you'll find yourself walking away and closing the door. Now, singles, you will have a lot of options. And it seems like at this point, you don't have any other plans of settling or choosing whichever serves you best because you're still enjoying the attention. You're also enjoying their, whatever that they can offer you, especially if you're a woman. And if you're a man, you will be enjoying a lot of sex. Okay, that's why you don't want to settle down yet. But by the end of the month, you will find yourself a little bit alone and you're no longer having fun. Okay, for those of you still looking for an option, pay attention to your surroundings because I feel like you have a friend that's been keeping an eye on you for quite some time now and try to pay attention to them. If you don't like them, then keep your options open. But if you feel like you can, be with that person, then this is going to be a long lasting relationship. All right, let's take a look now at your health before we move into your month of August. There are too many choppers patrolling. Anyway, some of you will have an unexpected pregnancy or that you're pregnant during this month, and you will also start noticing that you're gaining weight. Okay, now for some of you, especially single women, it's time for you to go and check out with your doctor because I feel like your ovary needs some checking. Okay, some of you needs to be careful with kidney stones or gallstones, and you need to drink a lot of water. Be very careful in wild animal attacks. I don't know why I'm picking up bear. Okay, and you need to get back into your focus or or stray animals. Okay, and you need to catch up some more sleep and curb down your smoking and drinking. Some of you will have swollen feet because of your kidney. All right, let's take a look now at your month of August. The month of August looks better. Okay. I don't see any heartbreaks, except that I feel like you finally learned your lesson and you're walking away from a very toxic situation or relationship. For you, Pisces, you are not that desperate to settle with, a very unhealthy connection and relationship. You can have a lot of options if you really want to. I feel like the reason why you're going to be staying with this person with some codependency issues, it's because that you feel like you can be their hero or you can make a difference to their life. Sorry. Yep. Seeing a lot of good stuff now. Anyway, the month of August, first week, it's like you'll be much more concentrated in your job, in your finances, in your targets and goals. You'll be removing some of the unwanted abs in your life. Okay. The second week, you'll be traveling for work, and there will be some company representations, which will be giving you a whole different perspective. Okay. Of what it is that you really want to achieve, or where do you really want to go from here. And the third week of this month, you'll be very happy because there is something that you'll be achieving, discovering, and will be applying to yourself. And it is related to your job or career still. Last week of this month, you will be moving away from a person that's been like pulling you down, making you feel so stagnant, or either this is in the form of your spouse or family member or something like that, but you're going to be walking away with grace and with pride. Okay. Because you know your worth and you will finally be loving yourself. Now, for those of you who's already in a domesticated relationship or already married, there will be, the lies that you will be finding out or that you'll be discovering. You're not going to let this affect you. You will be much more stronger, but that doesn't mean that you'll be staying in this kind of relationship. You'll be taking back control of your life, of your power, or whatever it is. And I feel like either you're the one who'll be kicking out this person or you're the one who will be moving out of the situation. Okay. This person will be fighting your way back, or this person will be fighting you, not for you, but you. But I feel like you know what to do. Okay. It's like you already know their routine, you already know their behavior, so you will be prepared. Now, singles with options, it seems like you will have three options. But like what I said, you don't want to settle down. But the person that you will be ending up with is from a different place or another place, and who speaks a different dialect, or you came from a different background, tradition, or culture. All right. Now, for those of you who's just about to look for an option, or like you're completely single, okay, nothing right now, you will be finding love in a different place, where either you're going to be traveling and visiting, or this person will be visiting you in your place and they're from a different place. Okay. So let's take a look now at your health right before we get down into your month of September. Migraine, you need to divert your attention because you're a little bit obsessive about dark thoughts. Okay. Again, be careful with wild animal attacks. You also need to meditate or do some yoga if you can. And balanced diet. I don't see any further problems, okay, or I don't see any major problems. In fact, that you will be healing, okay, whatever it is that you have gone through for the past few months, you'll be healing. But be careful in animal attacks or going outside, or even when you're inside your place. I feel like there will be some wild animals that will be coming your way or into your place. All right, let's take a look now at your month of September. All right. Whew. Some of you will be leaving behind an Aries or a fire sign person. Well, singles, if you've been like dating for a long period of time with somebody and you're thinking that this will be going to the next level, unfortunately not. All right. This month of September for you, uh I feel like there will be some peace and tranquility that you'll be experiencing. Financially, it's going to be very neutral or average. I don't see any increase, I don't see any decrease. Okay. But if you are with the fire sign, especially that you already have kids with, expect that there will be some changes in your domestic place or in your domestic life. Someone's going to be walking away or leaving. Some of you will also be opting or filing for a divorce, but you will get stuck because there are some things that you need to reconsider, especially your kids. The third week of this month, there will be some big talks and there will be the big discussions to the extent that this person will be asking you to get back together or reconsider them in a relationship. But the last week of this month, you feel like, nope, I don't want to get stuck into this situation again. And I'm really on my way to create some more changes. Now, to continue with your love life, for those of you who's already married, you will be meeting somebody from the past. Okay, this is someone that you either had a foundation with, you've already known them when you were younger, but then there will be a big turnaround right in the middle of processing your divorce or right in the middle of you filing for a divorce. Okay, this person will try to give you a lot of hard times and will give you a lot of heartbreaks, but then expect that there is someone that will be making a stand for you and that will also be fighting for you. Now, for those of you single, you've been dating with somebody for quite some time already. Either it's 2 years, 2 months, and you're thinking and expecting that this will be going to the next level. You love each other, you've been having sex a lot. You've been seeing each other a lot, you've been to each other's places, you've known each other's families, and the only thing that's missing is the formality or you getting married. Now, unfortunately, this person is not really marriage material. I feel like they're also very non-committal. So don't expect this from this person. Now, there's another person, which is a Taurus or an earth sign that will be coming your way. And this is the one that will be mending your heartbreak. Okay. For those of you who's you don't have any other option, you will be meeting older and younger earth sign. Okay. And this is the one that you're going to be ending up with in a long-term relationship. I feel like it's the older one that you'll be choosing because they're the one who is much more financially established. Alrighty, let's take a look at your finances or your health before we get down into your month of October. Get some more sleep. Okay, you will be having brain fog for the first week of this month, and it seems like you also need to eat properly or eat well. Avoid microwavable food or processed processed food. Okay, because of some allergic reaction to the chemicals or preservatives. You also need to get back on track. You're very discarded and you're very sporadic or very distracted for the middle of the month. You also need to have a vacation because you're feeling so burned out. Again, be careful with asthma attacks, mingling with other people. You also need to rehydrate and just be more careful around a lot of people. Okay, this is not yet the right time. Sorry about that. All right, month of October. The next one that I'll be doing will be Taurus, but it will be in 2 hours from now, okay? Mm. There will be a very little disappointment, but I feel like this is going to be very more positive, okay, career wise and money wise. Romantically, no. Wow. Okay, if you're married to an air sign, Taurus, Cancer. Oh my God, a lot of cards fell in there. A lot of cards fell on the floor. Okay, if you're married to a Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, another Pisces, things are going to be working out well during this month. More communications. You'll also be having a lot of time to make babies or to have a lot of sex. Ooh, ending up with a Libra. All right, the first week of this month, you'll be very happy because something that you've been expecting, anticipating, or feeling a little bit impatient about, it's finally coming your way. The second week of this month, yeah, some of you definitely either getting married, some of you will be either proposing or getting proposed, okay, from an earth sign or from an air sign. I feel like you'll also hear a very sad news from a friend that will be passing away. Last week of this month, I feel like the money that you're expecting to come will be a little bit delayed, okay? But it's coming. Now, for those of you who's already married or already in a relationship, either you're going to get married in a civil way or, like in a, I don't know, like in front of the judge or I forgot, like in the city hall, okay? Or some of you will be renewing your vows. There will be a big turnaround. You'll try to get even more closer. There will be like big talks, and it seems like this is also the time where you will be either agreeing to have another baby, to have a family, or to get pregnant. Okay, so those of you who's with these signs, there will be big harmony that will be coming your way in fulfillment. Singles that's been dating, you're growing a little bit impatient whether this person really wants to be with you or this is just like a sex thing or sexual relationship. Now, if you're dealing with with a water sign, I feel like you're going to be waiting for a very long period of time with this person. But if you're dealing with a fire sign, this is the one that really wants to marry you. For those of you who's dealing with Libra or Aries, I don't feel like they have the intentions of, taking this up to the next level. Now, for those of you without any other options, you will be meeting somebody that is either older than you and been married twice, but they are very financially established, and they will be introduced to you by either a relative or a friend. Okay? Let's take a look at your health, and we'll be doing your November. Hello to all of you. For those newcomers, you're very quiet. Need to rehydrate. Chest pain, back pain, difficulties in breathing. Change your food lifestyle or eating lifestyle. I feel like some of you are not really eating on time. You need to go on a vacation. Eye issues, vision problems. You need to be a little bit more hygienic. Some of you are very codependent on your love life or with your partner. And you need to rehydrate a lot. And some of you will be gaining weight, or you're not really aware that you're already pregnant. Okay? Or it's because of your diabetes. That's why you are gaining weight. All right, let's take a look now at your month of November. Hi, Marie. We're in the month of November now, right? Yeah, I think it's November. Okay, the month of November, the heartbreaks that you have gone through, that you have experienced from this 5%, this energy keeps on coming up. This heartbreak that you have gone through or about to, or you're currently moving past or getting over or something like that, you will be moving past it. Okay, you will be successfully getting over it, or you feel like you're slowly getting better, or you're about to get out of it. Okay, you're moving on. Now, some of you will be finalizing your divorce during this month, and there will be a celebration. Now, I also feel like some of you are considering to moving to a different place, different city, or a different country, possibly. And I also feel like you need to be a little bit more open, okay? It's time for you to step out of that usual habit or behavior, okay? It's time for you to think more about what are the things that make you feel stuck in a relationship before, that you keep on attracting the negative ones or the toxic people. It's time for you to move past it, and I feel like you will be attracting the right person finally in 2022. Now, for those of you who's already married or still stuck in a relationship, I feel like there are some things that you're kind of struggling, especially if you're the one that's been working or the breadwinner of your, of your marriage or family, whether you're a man or a woman. There will be some questions of who's responsible for what. Okay. I also feel like there will be some siblings or family members or relatives that will be dipping their finger into your personal issues or marriage problems or marital problems. And this will just cause you to walk out, walk away, move away, and love yourself even more because they're going to be gang up on you. Now, for those of you who's already in, sorry, if you, for those of you who's already single, that's already dating, already. Um, for those of you who is single and dating, and you feel like whoever it is that you're dating right now, or whoever it is that you're kind of like seeing, you're not really happy and you feel like, no, I can't choose any one of them to be with me or to take up to the next level. It's like you don't want to settle down yet. Now, for those of you who, like you don't have any other prospects or options or whatsoever, you will be looking back more into your past lovers or past connections. And there is one water sign that will be reaching out to you. And I feel like you'll be dating out for like a few times or a few weeks or a few days. And then that's it. You're going to be like moving past it. You feel like, no, I'm so done and over that connection. All right, let's take a look at your health before we get down to your December and then the sign to sign. Okay. All right. Sore throat, throat issues, lung issues, breathing problems. And again, I feel like some of you are into heavy drinking and been taking a lot of sleeping pills. Okay. Because you're the one who's been having some issues in sleeping. So I just be careful not to get addicted to sleeping pills. Okay. You also need to opt out for, like veg or I'm not saying that you should not eat any protein or meat or something like that, but sometimes too much veg is also bad for your health. So make it balanced, okay? Also be careful in dealing with somebody who's already infected or you're going to be getting a disease from someone who has an infection. And chest pain, earache as well, back pain, and high blood pressure. But you will be healing and you'll be feeling a whole lot better by the end of the month. All right. All right. Finally, your month of December before we get down into your month to month. Hmm. Well, at least this month of December looks good for you. Well, I feel like you'll be going through a transformation. Um, this air sign that's been violent in the past, you'll be moving past this. I feel like this is already in the past, or you don't want to pay attention to this, but you'll be, some of you, if you're married to an older earth sign, water sign, I feel like this is the one that will be bringing you a lot more happiness. Be careful in dealing with the younger spouses or partners. All right. The first week of this month, you'll be very happy because finally you're being productive, and I feel like you're the management, your boss are starting to notice you. I also feel like there is a promotion or there's like an increment that you're going to be getting. It's not possible for you to travel during this month, okay? So that is not going to happen if you're planning to. Some of you will also be ending up a situation with a fire sign that you've had a family with, and you will be moving away, moving past from a very painful heartbreak or painful past, and you're about to make some brand new beginnings. Now, for those of you who's already married, if you're married in an earth sign or older water sign, there will be a big turnaround. And it's like if they've been so busy, preoccupied, they're not really paying attention to you in the past. Now they're the one who will be paying attention and making some time and balancing their schedule just to make it up to you. There's also a possibility of them taking you to a vacation. And if you're married to a younger air sign, this one have some abusive tendencies and violent behavior. Okay, I feel like there's the one that you're going to be ending up with, and for real. I feel like this time you're going to be ending it up for real. Um, for those of you who's also pregnant or you're not aware that you're pregnant, you're going to have a baby boy. Okay, and you'll be much more logical this month rather than being emotional. Now, singles who's already dating, it seems like you're going to be getting your wish. If you've been dating somebody for quite some time, for a year, hold on, for a year or almost 2 years, this person will finally be proposing to you, or you will be moving in together. And for those of you who is open for new options or keeping your options open, wow, you'll be dealing with five. But I don't feel like you'll be with this new people that will be coming your way. You will still be finding your way, getting reunited with somebody from the past. But you know what? If you would just open up your mind and open up your eyes, this one of this five, especially the Earth sign, will be giving you a lot more financial security. So maybe if you're just gonna be a little bit practical, you're gonna have a very good life. All right, let's take a look at your health before we get down to your sign to sign. All right, having some problems concentrating in your usual work. Some of you also have a lot of problems in memories or being forgetful or lack of coordination. Some of you will be very conscious of your skin, face. You need to rehydrate, heart issues, palpitations, high blood pressure. Again, just increase and balanced diet. Be careful with somebody who's already, who will be giving you or passing you on some disease or some infections, and sensitivity to heights. But down by the end of the month, it seems like you're going to be in the path to healing. Okay. Let's take a look now at your sign to sign. Pisces dealing with Aries to Pisces. Aries, the first quarter of the year, the first quarter of the year, they will try to find themselves. Second quarter, they will be coming and rushing towards you. The third quarter, they will try and find a way and how to stick around with you or how to make things work. And the last quarter, you will have a lot of sex, or you will have a very active sex life. Taurus, the first quarter, they will be a little bit emotional and closed off. The second quarter, they're going to be so acting so cold and the victim ill effect. Okay. Third quarter, they will have a lot of secrets that they are keeping from you. Last quarter, there will be a breakup or a possibility of a third wheel situation or third party situation. Gemini, first quarter, they're not going to be doing anything to contribute to the relationship. The second quarter, it seems like either they want to move in together or they want to relocate. And if you're not yet married, they will be proposing to you the third quarter, and their love for you will be growing down by the last quarter of the year. Cancer, they will, in overall, this is like, from the first to third quarter, they will be making a lot of progress. They will try to bring you a lot of success, happiness, closeness. There will be a lot of success, but something is going to happen down by the last quarter of the the last quarter of the year. Let them go and find themselves. Okay, they're going to come back to you. Leo is, Leo's measurement of love and chemistry is through sex. So this will be all throughout the first quarter. The second quarter is they'll do and find a way in how to make you stick around with them. The third quarter, there will be some issues from the past or somebody from the past that will be coming back into your life. Or they're the one who'll be thinking about somebody from the past. Last quarter, there will be a celebration or they will be deciding to stick around with you. Virgo, they feel so stuck with you the first quarter. The second quarter, there will be a lot of talks and discussions. Third quarter, they don't know what they want. The last quarter, they want to be with you. Libra, the first quarter, it seems like it's full of enthusiasm, but then there are some things that they are not really telling you, discussing with you. The second quarter, the third quarter, it's like they will be playing tricks on you, okay? And whatever that is not really meant to be, and if you forced it to stick around together or to fit in, it's not going to last. And this is what's going to happen in the last quarter of the year with Libra. Scorpio. First quarter of the year, it seems like either Scorpio is pregnant from you or it's something, but the second quarter, there will be a third party situation that you'll be discovering, but you'll be working things out together and you'll be deciding to stay together then by the last quarter of the year. Sagittarius, the first quarter, they're very lethargic and they're very codependent on you. Whatever, it's like come what may, whatever you can give me, I can take it. And the second quarter, they'll be working things out together. The third quarter, they feel like they can have a lot of abundance with you. And last quarter is all about money. Capricorn, they feel like you are their wish fulfillment for the first quarter of the year. The second quarter, it's like the second and third, it's like they feel like you're the one for them. They want to make you stay in their life. And they're willing to do whatever it takes, whatever your past is, okay, or your whatever it is that you have gone through in the past. They're ready to accept it, but there will be some agonies by the end of the year. Aquarius, the first quarter, it's like they will try to find some strength. The second quarter, full of sacrifices. The third quarter, it seems like they feel like this is no longer working. And the last quarter, they feel so trapped in a situation. Pisces. Oh, even though that the third quarter, Pisces is going to be having an affair with somebody, the two of you will still be sticking around together. But be careful and pay attention because they're not being completely honest with you. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this year, Pisces. And thank you for liking, subscribing, sticking around with me all throughout my live stream. And if you want to talk to me and, live on the phone, just come visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. I'm online every day. And stick around no, within the next 2 hours, I think. I'll be doing Taurus next. All right. Blessings to you.